So the key aspects that I was looking for in a bag was something that was large enough, and this one is about 50 liters. I wanted something that was structured. And as you can see, this bag is completely empty, but it's standing on its own. Not like a typical nylon duffel bag. When there's nothing in it, it just basically collapses into a crumpled pile of nylon. What's good, everyone? Marcus back again, and today I want to do a quick review on a gym duffel bag that I recently purchased to be able to carry all my gear with me to my meet in a few weeks. I realize this is not something that home gym users in general need, but if you're one that also goes to a gym or you're just looking for a good duffel bag that might suit your needs, I think this review could be helpful. I got this bag here from a company called Private Label New York City, so I'm going to talk about some of the features and some of the decisions that went into why I purchased this particular bag, along with price and everything else. I went through a lot of reviews on Amazon and different companies. Ultimately, I couldn't find something that I thought could be reliable for a decent amount of time. I didn't want to spend money on something that I would only really get one use out of, so I went and spent a little bit more than I anticipated to be able to get something that could last me essentially a lifetime. So I'll throw up some stats on the screen, but essentially this is about a 50 to 55 liter bag, and it's technically a sneaker duffel. Again, it's from a company called Private Label New York City. Most of their bags have a large name on the front that carries around to the side. That's not something that works for my aesthetic, so I went with their stealth bag, which is all black. They do have a blue version and I think an orange version where they do not have that large silk screened label printed on the side of the bag. One of the main features I was looking for in a bag that I think is cool and appropriate is something with adjustable compartments, or dividers, if you will. It comes with 3 dividers that have Velcro, so it lets you adjust this to where you want to sit in the bag for your own personal needs. But this is the key to why I went with a bag like this. The other nice thing is it comes with a separate bag included, and this is specifically for sneakers. Essentially what I was looking for is a bag that encompasses my squat shoes, and this separate bag does that. And these are size 11.5. There's space, I think you could probably go to a size 15 or so. They do give specifics on the website as to what size would fit in this. If you see, this demonstrates that there's enough room for larger sneakers because this is all empty space right here. It has the dedicated ventilation for the sneakers so that they can air out appropriately. So the nice thing is, these stay clean and separate from everything else, including the clothing that I have. Next, I will take my knee sleeves for competition, slide them in there. I also have my barefoot Ursa shoes. I'm going to put 1 in each knee sleeve. These I only wear indoor here in my gym. I'm going to have some hydration. So I'm going to have water, and I'll probably have a Gatorade bottle. This might be filled with water. Gatorade for electrolytes. All that's fitting right here in this one compartment. And there's still ample room, so I'll take my wrist wraps, put them in the knee sleeves. Those fit in there perfectly. Now, of course, the other thing that you're going to want to take to a competition or meet is your belt, whether it's a prong belt or lever belt. What we'll try is making this a little bit more compact, and putting it inside this compartment that I already have sectioned off with the dividers perfectly. Now, there's still room within the belt itself for other items, but before I go there, I'm going to put a few accessories. I have some liquid chalk and baby powder for meet day. Those are going to go in a side pouch where there's plenty of room for more of that. Next, we're going to go to clothing. So first and foremost, I have my singlet. That's going to go inside the belt. Next, I have a t-shirt for competition. So I have squat and bench press socks, and I have specific deadlift socks that you'll need for competition because you got to make sure that you're not bleeding on the bar. You need specific briefs, so I have 2 pair here. A change of clothing, so after the meet, I can get into some fresh clothing. Socks, briefs, t-shirt, and some simple joggers. That still leaves room for some snacks, which I'm going to have more. But I'm going to have some trail mix. I'll have some Pop-Tarts, some Sour Patch Kids, maybe some fruit like bananas and so on. That's going to go here. And you can see I still have plenty of room here. One other thing I'm definitely going to bring, massage gun. That's going to go right there. Again, still more room on top for plenty of food, snacks, what have you. And I have room in the zippers area. And that's plenty of room in a nice structured space. But as you can see, I can press down because there's room there. Now it has dedicated carry handles. And the good thing about this, and one of the things you get with a bag that you pay 150 some odd dollars for, is quality material. So this is quality nylon, these are quality nylon straps, and this is a quality hook and loop Velcro fastener. The other thing that's a huge factor in the bag that you want to last for a while are metal D-rings. You have metal D-rings and metal clips that go on, and the nylon strap is again hooked to a metal fastener here, and it's adjustable, and it comes with a sliding shoulder pad. So you can have this on your back, you can carry it by the handle. Another nice feature besides this side pocket, one on this side, and last but not least, you have this back pouch. So you can have stuff that you can slide in here, and it's plenty roomy. But the great thing is if you decide to use this as a weekend bag, is that it has this zipper here. You still have the room here to actually pass the handles from the roller through this bag, so you have everything contained in one nice tight unit. A lot of great features that I think are really worth the price of this bag at $154 or $152. Now let me next show you some dimensions. But this is 21.5 inches long, 9 inches wide, and I think it said 13 inches tall. Yep, 13 inches tall. This bag cost me $160, but there was a discount code that I found online. I think it was PL10 for private label 10. I got $10 off, so it brought the cost of the bag with shipping to Pennsylvania, and it came out to a total of $152, which in my opinion isn't bad. There are lots of bags that are a lot cheaper in the $30 to $80 range, which I thought was fantastic, and that's what I was looking at. But after reading a lot of the reviews and finding out they don't last very long, or the nylon starts to tear, or it's just not large enough, and it doesn't have the features with like the dedicated compartments for organization and so on, the features that this bag have are well worth it. Fits on me perfectly, and it's actually lightweight with all this gear. So I think this is exactly what I wanted. I'm very happy with the quality so far. I will report back once I've used it for the meet, see if it actually plays out and works as well as I hope. And as you can see, this is not a huge bag, because I was looking at some that were like 80 to 90 liters capacity, and I thought that was a bit overkill. A large bag isn't necessary as long as you can have some organization to keep what you need contained. And as I'm demonstrating here, perfectly adequate for a meet day bag or just a regular gym bag in general, not to mention a nice general all-around weekender bag. One other thing I forgot to mention, this bag has a nice side pouch next to this divided section where you can take a notebook like this Dell 15-inch, slide it in there, and it'll keep your laptop nice and safe. There's cushioning on the outside and cushioning on the wall that divides that laptop space from the rest of the bag. So this truly can be a weekender bag. But again, like I said, I will report back with the actual use of this bag for the meet. So I think this is really good. So far, it's meeting all the expectations that I had for it. And I think the money I spent was well worth it. So that's pretty much it. I will link the company in the description below if you're interested, or if you have any questions, or if you have any other recommendations for anyone who might be considering a bag, please drop those in the comment section below. I'm always happy to share the experiences of others in my reviews, and I know the comments is a good place for people to offer feedback on their own experiences, so please do. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you found it useful, and I'll catch you on the next one.